Ask me, why do they call you Booger? That's the first question I always get, right? Okay. The answer is this story. The Ballad of Booger is a story I tell if there's ever a lull in the chatter. And while some insistent it ain't all the truth, in the end, guess it really don't matter. It's the legend I lived as an 8-year-old boy in my heartland American town when I single-fingeredly brought down a giant. Tales that the neighborhood kids spread around. You see, we had this bully. He was an ogre of sorts. He lived between my house and our school. And over us poor elementary school kids, cruel, mean Frankie Lucetti did rule. He would take our lunch money and school books, pop our buttons right off of our shirts, make all of our homework just fly on the breeze. And noogies that really did. He would take our gym shoes and sail them over phone lines. I bet they still hang there today. Our travels to school were no fun as a rule, because he hunted us down just like prey. We hated Lucetti. We wished he was dead, as we sniveled in the classes with sandwiches mayonnaised to our head. Now, there were 2 others that lived near my house, had to cross over at Frankie's Street. And our common dilemma, it brought us together to make us quick as a team on our feet. There was snotty-nosed Bucky. He was brown-skinned and slow. Big feet duck-flapped whenever he ran. And Lucetti would hear him and jump on his bike and scoop down on our poor wimpy clan. And then there was Lucy, young, skinny, and pale, silver braces and big buggy eyes. Frankie tied up her long golden braids into knots till the whole street rang out with her cries. One time, though, I did notice Frankie's disgust while he magic markered us big green mustaches, and Bucky's snot slick made his face wince. So he moved along to the tongue lashing. You see, my good friend Bucky had that snot drippy thing. Ew. What can I say? We were just in 3rd grade. And when Frank got to Bucky, his nose was all yucky. So instead, he drew on glasses and a beard. So we had to creep and to crawl across Pine Street, tiptoe hunkered down by people's hedges, hoping Lucetti and his 2 hoodlum friends wouldn't find us and give us more wedgies. It was one perfect April afternoon that would bring me my awesome claim. As we peered around the wall, see if he was even there at all, then I would attain my great fame. You see, Frankie was down the street, maybe 2 blocks, toilet papering Lloyd Butts into a mummy. I figured he was busy, right? I gave the signal. Heck, I ain't no dummy. Up from our 3-pointed stances, we bolted. Do this now, or this thing just don't happen. Just then Frankie turned and he looked up the street, 'cause Bucky's big feet were duck flapping. Hey, you knuckleheads, he called out. He flew after us on his bike, and the sound of baseball cards and bicycle spokes came quick while he charged for his strike. Well, the 2 hoodlums skidded in front of us, and we wimpsters just froze in our tracks. And Frankie pulled up to us grinning to begin with his verbal attacks. Well, little knucklehead, you trying to slip past? But see, still, I gotcha. You ain't so dang fast. And you got me all winded chasing after yous. But I got you now. Ain't a thing you can do. He was right. We'd gone too far, or so it seems, to a ballpark, no houses around, and no intervening adult standing by to respond to our whimpering sound. Frankie got off his bike and stepped hard on a toe. Poor Bucky winced silently. Then he noogied on Lucy, who stared at her feet. Then he walked over to me. What you looking at, knucklehead? You gonna be next? I bet you're the boss of this game. Then he muscles up to me, about to chew through me. And then, into action, I sprang. See, I remembered the stop pool that grossed Frankie out. So I burrowed on down to my source. Then I pulled out a python of mucus supreme and I whipped it out without remorse. I got out there on my finger, all sticky and greeny and gross.
Oh.
And I swung it at him like a saber, and it flashed by his face really close. Back off, Frankie! I yelled at him shrilly, or I'll tell you what I'm going to do. My finger is loaded, it's gooey and gross, and I'm going to wipe it on you. Oh, you sicko! He called out, backing on up, protecting himself best he could. Oh, you gross meat old freak, oh, you leave me alone! His voice rang through the whole neighborhood. Then he tripped on his bike and he fell in the dirt. My sweet sort of snot made him cry like he hurt. Well, my neighborhood ninnies, they could not believe in my emboogered fingers, great pals. As he darted and dodged from my nose nuke, could have tortured him there for an hour. From the edges of panic, the hoodlums just stared as the tears washed out poor Frankie's face. And he threatened to go get his mama. How's that for the final disgrace? But I let him crawl home then in horror, while my motley crew stared on in awe. And the boneheads on bikes, they departed, because they could not believe what they saw. Me, I held my finger up high, see, standing there with my legs spread out wide, and I gave out a howl. In the whole blooming world, the power I felt deep inside. And I stood on that ballpark on Pine Street, finger bedecked with empowered snot, Alexander the Great and Napoleon. And if you think it's funny, it's not. I felt the fury of desperation. All the meek falls again to the strong. But I dug down inside me, way, way deep down inside me, to pick a weapon to prove that rule wrong. Now my victory cry rang out loud, see, and it echoed for eons gone by. For the multitudes who suffered brutality, I bet I could have made bad guys cry. My high school friends all knew the story. My legend has gone down the years. And they know that I've got it inside me somewhere to make big bad dudes cry into tears. So don't mess with me, folks, because I'm Booger. Now you know what my name's all about. To empower